or any of the original Mario games either. Aww. Aww. A lot of things happen in a 24-hour period. Oh, shit. It's an Ultra Star, ladies and gentlemen. You know I love me an Ultra Star level. Damn. I can't believe that just happened. No, shit. Factors. Damn it, that was such a high jump. Oh, come on. Oh, that was my fault. I looked at chat real quick. You can't even get past remastered Crash Bandicoot games? Yes, you can. You can get past anything. It's just sometimes it takes a while. Sometimes it takes a little bit. I mean, that's the thing with, like, video games more than, you know, other mediums, is they require you to get good to see the ending. Hey, in there. Now we're gonna lose our 8. We gotta beat this in 8 lives. What was that garbage? Oh. Ooh. Ooh, that's tough. I heard Streets of Rage 2 Skate specifically was the fastest. It's cool they have character-specific world records. I mean, y'all don't realize this, but Barb is the E-Honda world record holder. Oh my god, I didn't realize I was supposed to stay on that. Fastest E-Honda player in the West. Well, I mean, not just the West, I guess. Oh, that was bullshit. Oh, he lost his world record already? Oh, of E-Honda or of Streets of Rage? Yeah, I mean, new games, like, world records get broken like 2 or 3 times in a day. A new game. So that doesn't surprise me. If he lost his E-Honda record, that would surprise me, because they don't have character-specific records in that game. So why would anyone do it? Oh, he lost both? Oh, bullshit, man. Yo, you know what? I feel that, man. I lost, like, last year in a span of, like, 2 weeks, I lost, like, 6 world records. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Why are you all targeting me? Stop it. Fuck! Oh, shit. How come I don't run in the speedrun.com Mario Maker tournament? You mean the GSA tournaments? I don't think he did the last 2, did he? Truthfully, the GSA stuff is just too long for me. It's 4 weeks. You got to practice. So I got to dedicate basically 1 day a week or sorry, 4 weeks is 4 months. I got to dedicate 1 day a week for 4 months to that, right? And I have to dedicate probably at least 1 or 2 days to practicing, whatever that is. So that's 3 days of my week it takes up for an ultimate prize if you win of $1,500. A lot of money, like, don't get me wrong, but when you spread that out about how many hours you have to do it versus how much fun I can have doing literally anything else I want to on stream, it's just not worth it. Oh, come on. Yeah, in practice, not a game. And then what's your reward? What's your reward if you finish, let's say, 3rd? Everyone just tells you how bad you fucking suck. Constantly. East won it twice, loses it the 3rd time, and people are, oh, you're washed up. No, thank you. Woo! Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. How did that happen? Dude, these end-of-level trolls here are just murderous. I was wondering why that vine was so long. Every damn end-of-level troll. Yeah, I just don't think there's many benefits right now to those tournaments. For someone like in my position. I think for other people it's different. You know what I mean? That's ultimately the problem with a lot of esports and getting, oh my god, the biggest content creators in, you know what I mean? Like, the biggest content creators participate in esports, in like the esports things, which you need these superstars. But none of them, all of them can make more money off every game except Fortnite, pretty much, than they can competing. Yeah, and that's the hardest. What is that? What did that do? That's like ultimately like one of the hardest parts of esports, I think. Like, who's the biggest League of Legends player, right? Faker? Does he compete still? Didn't he retire from competitive League and he just plays League on stream with 30,000 people? No, Faker's still playing? Okay, he's still playing. Trick2G is a great example. Trick2G, right? Trick2G retired at a high point in his game from competitive play because what's the point? You know what I mean? I think that just happens with everyone. It's just you get to a certain point where you can be like a more content creator and play in stuff that's really, really fun that you want to play in and make more money, have more sane hours that you set, be your own boss, not have to fuck with the esports programs or anything else. Take your own sponsors, do whatever the hell else you want. Shroud's a great example. Shroud is another great example of someone that, you know, why sit there and like grind a very specific, unfun thing to do that people don't want to watch for less money and less job security. You know what I mean? Zero's a great example from Smash Brothers. What does he got to prove? Yeah, what does Zero got to prove? He won 50 tournaments. And yeah, don't get me wrong. The reason he's so big is because he won those 50 tournaments, 100%. You know what I mean? He's so big because of that. But why should he go out there and waste his weekends for a $2,000 tournament when he's going to make $4,000 or $5,000 streaming? You know what I mean? You just can't really justify it. Yeah, it's just hard. That's the ultimate problem with the esports business model right now. You know what I mean? So like your ultimate goal as a esports org is to get, you know, like Tfue 2 years ago when he first signed with FaZe, right? Well, then Tfue gets to a certain point where he's like, listen, I've outgrown this contract. You should give me a better or new one, or I just don't want to do it anymore. Because why would he? He can make his own, you know, he can do whatever the fuck he wants. He's big enough to do it, you know? Streaming is more profitable than esports most of the time. Not all the time, but most of the time. And I don't think I think a lot of the guys that are also really high quality are also have real high personalities. So it's not too hard for them. Why play in the NBA when you can make more money playing pickup games over here? Yeah. Vespertine. Oh, my bad. Filthy rich from streaming? No, but I mean, but I mean, here's the thing. I have a kid, and I can't justify taking a significant, you know, what would end up being a significant pay cut to participate in those tournaments, to do as well as I'd want to do. When you have, you know, when I have other people relying on me. If I was single and, like, you know, it's all just fucking whatever the fuck I wanted, you know, for fun, like, yeah, I think I could make different choices, but I just think just kind of how it is. Supplement my tourney winnings with the OnlyFans content. Yeah, that's the thing. We could do the tournaments, but then we would have to get naked on the internet. Oh shit. Yeah, and that's what's hard. It's like a chicken egg scenario. Like, okay, so how can the tournament get a big payday without big names? Like, what sponsor's gonna want to do that? Okay. Why does that part suck so badly? Yeah, that's how you do it. That's way easier. Oh, I won giant Jenga, I won non-giant Jenga, and I won sushi chopstick Jenga. In there. That was awesome. There you go. Here's nighttime airship. Just for you. No! Screwed that up. I play the Kaizo race levels whenever I get an opportunity to. Probably should keep up on them more. That was my fault. To be fair, this is way better. It does look way better. You know, to be fair, it does look way better. But if this was the only look, I would get bored of it. It's the same thing with every background in Mario Maker. Dude, I think you have to jump out of that boot. Yeah, so I've done the TwitchCon charity thing 3 times. 2 times I've been knocked out the very first round, first question, and 1 time I won. So. There we go. I had that. Oh! That was my fault. Well-known rule, if someone challenged you to Jenga, you Jenga. I think that's fair. Which of the Mario Maker 3 or SMB 3 backgrounds look most like? SMB 3, I think, is the one that like doesn't look like its original game at all. Like, not even in the slightest. chess clock Jenga is the best? I've never heard of that. Oh my god. Dude, y'all... The murder attempts in this. Alright. Castle. Castle. Invisible sun. Oh. I don't know if you guys know this, but spikes are bad. Yes. Write that down. Well, that's not what you do. There weren't night modes in Mario Maker 1, no. Or any of the original Mario games either. Aww. Aww. Who came up with the calendar idea? I did. Oh no. This is essentially like he made like each of these levels like one a day. Like keep that in mind too when you're watching this, like how stupid good Trakkan's levels are. No! Damn, we had that. Oh, Mario Land 2 did have... Well, did that have low gravity, or were you just in a spaceship? Gravity was different. Whew. Got it. I haven't played Mario Land 1 or 2 in a hot minute. Where are we going? Damn it. Yeah, we were close. I guess, yeah, I guess I'd take it back. I have watched Darbian do a bunch of runs lately, so I have definitely seen it. Nope. I needed to go not that high. This is a really well done level. Ooh, been there? All right, here we go. And I had it right the first time. I just want to jump on the spring then. That's all I don't want to hit the spring. I want to jump on top of it. Yeah. Is what I want to do right there. I don't know why I'm like hitting the spring. Like that's something magical is gonna happen if I hit the fucking spring. I know. Over here, like, oh, something else is just gonna flop under my butt if I hit the spring. If you just go around it, that'd be where it's at. We're gonna do some for Wednesday for the charity stream. Whew. Oh, this is cool. We're gonna do some endless, some GrandPOOBear World 2 runs, some other things. I think we're gonna have incentives on hat changes. Ooh. Excuse me, miss. I'm gonna need you to... Rage, this is tough. Does Melvin have a sister? No. Yeah, this is a good boss fight. I think staying in the middle is just the way. Because then you're out of the way of the fireballs. Oh, it was coming right on my face. Ooh. Oh, I fucked up. Oh my god, I thought I made it underneath it! Look at her eye bags. I don't think you get eye bags from not blinking. I don't think that's how that works at all. I think it's the not sleeping or the heavy use of cocaine. I guess that would also be, that'd probably also fall under the not sleeping part. Now it's so easy. I got nervous. I got nervous. Oh! I don't know. Yeah. What's going on here? El lado oscuro de mi compadre. Ooh, this is cool. I want to just grab it right there. Well, Bowser Jr.'s Bowser's only real kid. The Koopa kids were his kids in Mario 3. Then by New Super Mario Brothers, they became his niece and nephew. And now they just, in this game, are just members of his army. Yeah. I don't think Bowser's got much room to talk for failure. Like, if anyone should every Goomba should disown Bowser for failure. Ultimately, the failure speaks to the man at the top. You know what I mean? Okay. I screwed that up. Mario and Luigi's parents are failures? I don't know how that. I mean, they raised one son who's a hero and a doctor. Oh, I needed to throw it. Shit. There is another son who's a hero and a great housekeeper. Mario's the doctor. Is he a legitimate doctor? I don't know. I do know Luigi's great with a vacuum. And they're both great plumbers. Yeah, they're both great plumbers. Dude, if my son grows up to be a top-tier plumber, I'm gonna be pretty proud. I'm gonna feel like I did something pretty good in life. When have they ever plumbed? Well, I mean, they don't plumb in the Mushroom Kingdom, which is ironic because I feel like the Mushroom Kingdom could definitely use some plumbing. There's fucking plants in half the pipes. The other half have fucking fireballs coming out of them. You can't just ask when somebody plumbed glass. Oh, and then I want to hit it backwards? Oh man, nothing can get someone to dump someone quicker than always asking what's wrong. Hey, what are you thinking? Dude.
Chip busted fellow adult.
Chop busted fellow adult. I had a girl ask me that 2 days in a row, and I was like, no, we're done. For two reasons. One, it was annoying, but two, I didn't want to explain to her that I wasn't really thinking about anything. I was just kind of like picturing random boobs. How do you explain that? They were just flying through my mind for a second, in and out. Yeah, how do you explain that one? Brought great embarrassment to my whole family. Great embarrassment. Great embarrassment. I will never do a Jackbox stream. No. Jackbox streams are... I mean, they don't have much point unless you have, like, a chat that's, like, no bigger than 20, 30 people. Anything bigger than that, there's just no point. And also, what always ends up happening is that there's people that just troll Jackbox streamers. so they can say something horrible on their stream. There you go. Murdered them all. Murdered them all. I also, I don't find any of the Jackbox games particularly fun. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm gonna have to go back through and literally go back through and get all of these fucking numbers. I have to go back through and get all of these numbers. Maybe someone in chat will help me go back and get all of my numbers. What do the numbers mean? Nothing. I don't think he'd be putting them in there if they meant absolutely nothing. You know that last one was 3? Thank you. You know what? You're helpful. Hey, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe.